Okay, hello teacher. My name is Han Song Nian from China. The reason why I record this video is to apply for the teaching assistant position of the course Foundations of Programming in Lahti campus next semester. Now I'm a first year student and major in software engineering. In the last year, I took this course and my exercise grade, the project grade and the final exam grade, all of them is 5. And this is also my first time to apply for the TA position because I want to use the knowledge I learned in my first year study to help more students who will enter the LUT University next semester, help them to get started with programming better. Based on my experience, I think the most important quality of being an excellent TA is that you can clearly explain some abstract concept to a student. As for me, in my last year studying process, I often help the classmates around me after class. For example, when they face some concepts that are difficult to understand, I will use the demonstration code and run it to show how it works and illustrate every detail to them. Of course, I think we will always meet some students who are really not interested in programming. I think in that case, I will show them a code that I write previously and run it to them and show that the code written by our hands could really handle some real practical problems. I think in that case, it's a great sense of accomplishment. During my study process, I think the most difficult part for me is to understand the concept of recursion. As we all know, the Hanoi Tower is a classical problem of the recursive programming. The first time I meet this problem, it is difficult for me to understand how it works. But I simplify the problems and start with some basic recursive exam code on the slide, such as the recursive string reversal. And gradually, I found that I can grasp the key points of the recursion. I think if I am TA, I will also tell my students the method to learn the programming. Not only answer their questions, but also tell them the method how to learn the programming. During this semester study, I have a course named Basics of Database System Management and the Basics of Database System. And in that course, the final project is I use the Python language to connect the PostgreSQL, this database, and accomplish students' performance management system. In that moment, it's really a great sense of accomplishment because I combine the knowledge I learned in Python course with the knowledge I learned in database system course and finish the final project. In my free time, I always read some blogs about Python and do some open source project in GitHub and do some data processing using Python language. As for me, if I could hired as a TA, I will set aside 1 hour per day to handle the email from my students and answer their questions. In addition to this time, I will dive into my other course learning. So I will find a way to balance the TA position and my daily learning. Finally, thank you for your watching. I hope to be a teaching assistant in your course next semester. Thank you.